So this is going to be the final demo for the prototype for the Hot and Popular app, which is an Orlando-based fanzine that is meant to kind of celebrate the art and culture of Orlando's underground scene, and to kind of show all the interesting things that you could find if you looked a little further. Some of its functionalities for the app itself is basically just going to highlight some of the interesting things that go on around town that not too many people know about, like the music and art and like kind of like things to do. Some of the constraints of this app is that I wasn't able to include every aspect of the zine that we created, just because it would have been a lot more time consuming than what was allotted for the project. All of the functionality is really going to be taking place in the hamburger menu here. That's where you're going to access all of like the information that we have. And I'm going to demonstrate two user flows. The first one is based off of just a generic character. Her name's Jane Doe, and she's in her early 20s, and she's a student who enjoys punk culture, music, and art. And she'd probably use this app to keep up with local artists and maybe collaborate a little bit, or to see like what kind of shows are going on around town. And to start, you'd tap on the menu, and you see that the menu's dropped down. From there, she's probably gonna want to see, the artists, what they've got going on. So we are gonna tap on the artist spotlight button, and we're gonna see some artwork by a local artist named Cat Feather. And from here, we're gonna scroll and see what else we've got, because there's a Q&A and a little article about, why she chooses some of her more weird designs. And then there's contact information, I think at the top here, if someone really wanted to get in contact with her. From there, she's kind of done looking at that, and like I said, all of the functionalities in the hamburger menu, so you're going to go ahead and tap on that again, and you're going to access the menu. From there, maybe she wants to read the zine itself, so she's going to click on the current issue, which is the first tab at the top, and here we have the current issue. Down here, these little translucent arrows are how you would control reading the app, so you'd swipe to see like the next page. And that's kind of it for a person like Jane. Now I'm going to demonstrate a different user flow by another just generic person I came up with. His name's John Doe. Like I said, this segment or piece also happens to be like the homepage. If you view the zine, it's also the homepage, and all the functionality again is through the hamburger menu. So maybe John, his user flow kind of goes a little bit like this. He's kind of like an older alternative guy in his 30s. He's a former musician, and in his younger days he was all about going out, but now that he's older, he just enjoys, reading and writing and keeping up with the local music. So for him, he might want to go ahead and, view some comics, or maybe see a post about the shows that went on. So he would click, on the home screen. Let's say he wants to read a comic first, so he's going to go ahead and click comics, which is the second tab. Then this is where it's like a blog style collection of like the comics that have been posted thus far. We got the first one called Bogus Journey, and then like a Bogus Journey number 2. So you can like read through those. And then now maybe he wants to see what's going on with the local music, so he's going to go ahead and tap on the menu button. And then from there, he's going to click on shows that I went to. And you're going to see some little blog post about recent shows that we have written about. And these are just some of the local bands that play around town that are really good. And then another posting about some other bands. And yeah, from there, that's really all there is to it.